Welcome back, guys. Now, in this tutorial, we're going to talk about DOM manipulations, which is a document object model. We're going to talk about the introduction to DOM manipulations, DOM documents, DOM elements, DOM HTML, DOM forms, DOMs animations, DOM CSS, DOM events, DOM event listener, DOM navigations, DOM nodes, DOM collections, and DOM node list. But in this video, I will talk about an introduction to DOM manipulations. Now, I want to talk about DOM manipulations. DOM is an abbreviation for document object model. It's the interface for JavaScript to talk to work with HTML document inside of the browser windows. The DOM can be visualized as an inverted tree with each part of the HTML document branching off of its containing part. Now I'm going to show you the DOM trees so that you see it. So the DOM trees basically is regarded as all similar or similar with the family tree, just like the way the family structure is. When you have the head, you have the father, the child, and the mother. So that's why when you see a father, the father is a parent node, and give birth to the child node can be how many children, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 children here and then. So if you look at it now in the HTML DOM elements, in the HTML DOM document, you can see that we have the documents, the root element, which is the HTML. You have your HTML structure, you have your head, your body, or the head, body, their elements, right? So when inside the head you will see the title inside the head, then inside the body you will see header, you see div, you see img, which is image, h1p, or here and then also tags. All these elements that are inside, like the body, inside the body, that are regarded as the child node. So but basically there's a particular tag that can give birth to other children. So for example, now when you have a section or when you have a header, inside the header you see a p tag, so you can regard that p tag as a child node of the header or of the sections. So this is the DOM trees. You can see we have your img, your h1, your p tag. So basically when all these are called, this is just how the structure of how the DOM manipulations is. These are the structure of how the DOM manipulations we're talking about. Because when you talk about, we have an attribute. Now, remember, if you have not forgotten, before you can understand the DOM manipulation very well, you must have understand basically what HTML attribute is. That is basically at least 60 to 70% or 80% knowledge in HTML. So basically, what this thing does is that in the DOM manipulations, like I said, basically similar with how the family structure is. So we have the root element, and the root element is the HTML. Then we have the elements such as the head and the body. Inside the head you have something like the title. Then inside the title inside the head you have your title. Now we have an attribute. That is so that most of the elements can have, all elements have an attribute. Like when you talk about HTML attribute, like the img has an attribute of source. It has a source. Then the h1 you can give an attribute to it. All these are just how the structure, or these are the structure of the DOM manipulation is. A DOM tree is made up of individual components called nodes. The main node from which every other node springs is called the document node. So when we talk about the main nodes, such as the body can be regarded as the main node, and basically when all other nodes spring forth from it is called the main node or the document node. The node under the document node is the root element node. For HTML documents, the root node is HTML. After the root node, every element, attribute, and piece of the content of the document is represented by a node in a tree that comes from another node in the tree. The DOM has several different types of nodes. We have the document node, which is the entire HTML document is represented in this node. We have the element node, which is the HTML element, which is the HTML element such as the body, the head, We have the attribute node, such as the source, such as the link attribute, so the attribute associated with element. Then we have the text node, the text content of the element, the text content of the element. So we have the comment node. So all these are different types of node. We have which is the HTML comment in a document. So now let's talk about the node relationship. HTML DOM trees resemble family trees, like I said, in the hierarchy relationship between nodes. In fact, the technical terms used to describe relationship between nodes in a tree take their root from the family relationship. So every node except the root node has one parent, has one singular parent. Each node may have a number of children, like I said. So every node has, which is except the root node, has one parent, and each node may have any children, any number of children too, which is called the child node. So node with the same parents are siblings. So because the HTML document often have multiple elements that are of the same type, which is the DOM allows you to access distinct elements in a node list using an index number. For example, you can basically refer to the first p tag elements in a document, such as the body, as p brackets open 0, means that basically that is the first p tag. The second one will now be p element as what, p brackets open 2. The third one will now be what, will now be 2. Sorry. So although a node list may look like an array, it's not. You can look through the content of a node list, but you can't use array method on node list. Now, like I said, JavaScript can change all the HTML elements in a page. Yes, you can change it. That is, say that you can use it to manipulate it, that is why it is called manipulating. Document object model, which is the DOM manipulations. JavaScript can change all the HTML attributes of the page. Yes, if you want to change it, you can use the DOM manipulations basically to change it. JavaScript can change the CSS style. You can use which is the DOM manipulations to do styling. As time goes on, we're going to learn that, which is the DOM manipulations. So JavaScript can remove existing HTML elements and attributes, yes, as well. So JavaScript can create new element events in the page, and JavaScript can react to all existing HTML events in the page. JavaScript can add new elements, HTML elements and attributes. So in this video, you are going to learn more when it comes to the DOM manipulations. So I will see you in the next tutorial. Thank you.